Last night at Sam's Stadium was a big game, but first let's talk about the top performers in Week 5. We talked about Santos Villarreal, Mission Veterans. He was the top passer, followed closely by Isaiah Garza of Mercedes and Brandon Garza of Harlingen. Meanwhile, receiving, Carlos Quintanilla of Mercedes tops the list, Alfred Gonzalez of Mission Veterans, Akeem Simeon of Los Fresnos, and then it was Trevor Spates coming in second for McCallum Memorial, Saul Cuellar for Wesco East, but your top runner, Hector Vasquez of Brownsville Hanna. Unbelievable game last night. Let's take a look at some of those highlights. Porter got on the board first. It was Joel Garza to Donald Ruiz for the first score, making it 7-0, and then Garza takes it in, and the Cowboys are up 14-0. Looks like a big Porter win, right? Wrong, because after that it was all Hector Vasquez. Unbelievable. 283 yards, 3 touchdowns for him, and the Eagles come back to win it. 33-28 is your final. So your 32-5A standings right now is Los Fresnos, after the big win over Harlingen, stands alone, a game ahead of Harlingen South, who had a bye. Brownsville Veterans at 3-1, Harlingen at 2-1, and Brownsville Hanna at 2-2. But before we get to talking about 32-5A anymore, let's talk about a troubling trend that I have seen personally out on the football field, and that's fights and ejections. Donna, Edinburgh North, the other night on Thursday, Manny Moreno getting hot at the referees because of some stuff that he saw going on out there. Brownsville Rivera has had a couple of weeks where they've had some ejections. There are fights going on after plays sometimes. Armando, am I seeing more of it just because I happen to be at the games? Is there more of it happening? Is there a trend happening in this?
It's always happened. I think now there's just more of a spotlight on it. Now you have everybody's Facebook and Twitter, and schools are more in contact with each other. Little people can talk smack here and there, and I think it's more publicized, and people can see that. And I just think that there's more out there for people. There's more chances out there for people to get on each other's nerves, basically. And when they get out on the field, that's what they're doing. And
there's some guys, like some big-time players, like Jaquil Evans got tossed in like the second quarter for Brownsville Rivera. That's a tough loss. Is there enough punishment, Joe? Are guys just getting ejected? Is that fine, or do they need to be ejected and then miss the next game? Should it be like a red card in soccer? What are your thoughts on that?
Well, what I'm seeing from the press box and the sideline when I'm at these football games is that those yellow things that are coming out in some of these highlights are coming out way too late. It's after the third or fourth altercation takes place behind a play that a penalty flag comes out. So yeah, the penalties that are coming out aren't harsh enough, quick enough to control the football game early on. After that, well, yeah, then you got to start looking at, okay, once you get ejected, how bad does it have to hurt? Maybe not enough yet.
Maybe not enough. Maybe there needs to be something more done. Like I said, maybe a red card. Maybe you miss that game that you get ejected. Maybe you miss the next one as well automatically. Could happen, could work. Meanwhile, we are coming right back on Sunday Sports Extra. We're going to talk about the meat grinder, 31-5A. So far, so good for Wesco East, as the Wildcats seem to be taking to their 5A ranks. And, of course, across town, yeah, the Panthers showing some pride and getting it done in overtime. It's all when we come back.